Very, very few people escaped from Auschwitz, and even fewer tried to tell the world what was taking place there. I am one of those few. I am Rudolf Vrba, and I have two lessons that might help you should you find yourself living under a fascist regime, under a so-called government bent on murder and destruction of the many to favor the few, in a position where your own life is deemed valueless. Lesson one, they'll cover their intentions. They will lie to you. They will hide their actions. They will confuse you and frighten you and silence you, even as they lead you straight into the gas chamber and lock the door behind you. You must pay attention. You must insist on hearing the ugly truths. You must be bold and speak out. Protect the journalists. Lesson two, filling your pockets with gasoline-soaked tobacco will prevent the dogs from finding you. I learned the first lesson over and over again in the 2 years I was a slave laborer in Auschwitz. And I learned the second lesson about the tobacco when I made my escape from Auschwitz along with my friend Alfred Wetzler. I was 17 when I was marched off the selection platform and stepped into Auschwitz. I witnessed hundreds of thousands of people disembarking from that same platform. My task, sorting through the belongings of the Jews who had stepped off those trains. But before anyone opened the suitcases or cut open the hemlines of the beautiful dresses, before collecting the shoes, we first emptied the train cars. Those train cars were going back to Germany. They'd be stuffed full of fur coats, leather boots, ladies' dresses, men's suits, gold and jewelry. Of course, the cars had to be clean. But more importantly, the trains would then be returning to Auschwitz, stopping off in Poland or Hungary or Czechoslovakia, where they would be picking up fresh loads of Jews, homosexuals, gypsies, the disabled, of anybody deemed undesirable, but above all, Jews. And those Jews had to be made to believe they were just taking a short train ride to a work camp where they'd be given food and housing and some sort of decent work. So that train ride must give no indication otherwise. People who know what's in store for them are angry people, desperate people, panicky people. And this regime counted on complacent people who would not disrupt the smooth operation of their own destruction.